Well, how do you deliver really bad news? That's something that is debatable, right? I mean, do you deliver it right away, or do you take another route, right? So we got really bad news on a deal we were working on for 6 months for a client of ours, and we went through the negotiations. Everybody was kind of dragging their feet. We found out there were multiple offers on the site. We had a contract go in. We went back and forth with the sellers on comments and configuration and zoning and all these different aspects. Spent a lot of money on legal. Attorneys got involved. There was a ton of red lines. And again, time usually kills deals. And for this one, it dragged on since, gosh, I think it was October. But you got one or two choices when you learn that a deal's going to fall through. We got beat out by a higher density deal, and we were, I think, kind of dragged along a little bit. But you've got to have backup plans, right? So in the midst of starting the year, I really committed to prospecting, and I wanted to call pretty much all the landowners around this particular site because it's a great location, great market, growing market, strong demos, all those types of things. And I've been talking to a master plan developer since February, just back and forth. Some of the stuff that we wanted to put together necessarily didn't work. But when I found out that this other deal was going to fall through, I automatically just sent him a text message. Hey, I've got this idea. Could we maybe insert it into your community? And it's for single family rental. And he had no idea that this was going to be available to him to help him out on his basis of his land. And he's already got builders committed and all these other things. So ended up doing that, and then called another broker on another track and kind of spit the idea past him. And his client's pretty difficult to work with. They've turned down some offers, but the site's still available. So before kind of splurging on the bad news, I wanted to put a game plan together in order to strategize and move forward instead of just honing in on the negative, right? That deal's gone, it's done. But my mindset went automatically just to solution. So when presenting something bad news, it's always good to sandwich it in with a couple more options that might even work out better. To be honest, I think these sites really are teed up a little better. There's not as much hair on them. There might be some more sophisticated sellers on the back end. So this might actually just work out just fine. But just a little food for thought to put some positive twists on some things that are negative when presenting back to your clients. This is for all the salespeople out there, the brokers, and in business, right? We all go through roller coasters and ups and downs, and there's bad stuff that happens all the time. But is it really bad? It's all how you look at it. And everything happens for a reason, I believe. And with this deal, it might have, at the end, not worked out. Could have gotten further down the road and spent a ton of money on engineering and plans and several $100,000 on getting in front of a staff and presenting a plan that maybe didn't work. And possibly these other options might be something that would work out better. So just weigh out your options before you present the negative. I mean, rip off the Band-Aid, right? But take a day and really try to strategize and see what works. But just couple little tidbits for you guys. Hope all's well. Have a great weekend.